What up, guys? Tori here. We are in Blanchard Skate Park in Evans, Georgia. I've only been here maybe like 6 seconds, so I'm going to be touring this place with you guys. My first time here. But before, why I still have you guys' attention, please look at this. Before you click off, I want to show you this about this park. So I don't want anyone to miss this part. There is also a BMX track here. Check that out, right? It's a little dark, you know, the lights are on, so it's not as clear, but there is a BMX track here for all of you BMX guys. That is so dope, and if I was in the BMX, I would make it a mission to be here. That is so cool. And they have podiums, so you can see they do competitions. Right on. So starting off, that is the entrance there, and the first thing you see is that quarter pipe over there. It looks like it's about 5 feet, and it comes down into these two humps right here that you can see. You can also tell that this park is also benefits BMX riders as well. And as you come down, I'm also standing on top of this other quarter pipe. I'll say it's about 5 feet. You can see there's like a crook there. It goes around, has some nice railing. Pretty solid. So let's head on down. Now, from that quarter pipe, it has a 2-stair right here, and also has a flat bar rail. This is really nice. I wish more rails were like this at parks. This is solid. It also has a bank, and it goes over, well, it's under this ledge right here. So this forces you to do some kind of, you know, ollie, something. You can't just roll down. So this is pretty dope. They have like a little flat hubba kind of ledge here. This goes down into a bank. You can actually roll down on this one. And they also have a ledge right here. So this is how that all looks from there, from this point forward. Not bad. Although I haven't looked in the bowl yet and outside of the BMX track, I'm going to show you one of the cooler things I see about this park. So you have this bank that goes into this open space, so it forces you to air over this and it rolls back down. And then, hold on, let's get the side angle of that, right? That is so sick. But then I also think this is cool. It has a ledge with a gap that goes into this bank, right? So it forces you to air down, or it also forces you to go up. This is so sick. I don't know why more parks don't have this. It's like they made gaps for you. But I also think they kept the bikers in mind with this as well. So that's dope. I love that. And then moving on from that, we have 2 ledges on each side, flat rails. And we have a round rail in the middle, and this goes down let's count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stair. That's pretty solid, and it gives you plenty of room to roll off. Something that's annoying to me about a lot of parks, they'll have a gap, but you don't have hardly any room to like probably just roll off. So this one gives you enough space, which I think is pretty dope. That's solid. Moving on from that 8 stair, we also have, again, another forcible gap right here. There's this skinny flat rail that's over a bank that goes into another ledge. So like all these ledges are similar. There's one there, there's one there, and there's another one up there that I showed you guys. All right, so it goes into this ledge, it goes over this gap, and it starts to really even out and flatten out over this bank. So that's pretty dope. And this is it from the other angle. Oh, zoom out. Look at that. That's dope. And then up that 8 stair we were talking about, there's also let's count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stair. Again, over another similar ledge that goes into this bank. There's also a skinny flat rail right here as well. So check that out. And of course, they had to squeeze a mani pad in here with the ledge attached to it, so that's pretty solid. And that leads into the bowl. So I'm looking at it. This is a pretty solid bowl for bikes. I love this thing, but it also really works for skateboards, obviously. So let's go ahead and check it out. So here's the bowl. I'm really just starting off in the deep end. All right, now I gotta say this is the first time I ever seen this. This is the first time I ever seen a bowl and then like they put like a pool in it at the same time. So they're like pool tiles and like a pool setup, and then the rest is just like bowl. Look, tiles, coping. That's interesting. That's the first time I've ever seen that one. So This is the deep end here. I'll give it, I don't know. What do you guys say, maybe 12 feet? Let's actually head in there because I hadn't headed into a bowl in a while, but we're gonna get an overview of it first. Again, same height from here. Check that out. There's like a bit of a clam here as well. We're kind of in the middle here, so I think on this short end, it looks like it's about maybe 5 feet, maybe 4.5, something like that. And then it moves around, and then it has a roll in into the deep end, as it should. I hope a bowl has a roll in into the deep end. So yeah, but here in the middle, you can start on the small end, or you could take it from here, which isn't too bad. But let's head in there. Also, here we are from this angle. I didn't show you guys what it looks like from this side. It's so weird, dude. Like, I love transition, but I guess I just got to get better, because some things I look at and I'm like, oh, this is scary. But it's mainly because a lot of times when I come to these parks, I have no intention of skating them, but I'm doing tours. So it's like, because I'm not in the mood, I look down and I'm like, whew, that's a lot to deal with right now. All right, so I'm in the small end. Again, it's like, I'll say maybe it's a little over 4 feet, close to 5. So yeah, let me show you guys what it looks like. Here we are inside the bowl. Hits about 6 feet right there. We got the roll in. Check her out. Seeing the guy carve, he came down here, went up this way, hit the tiles, came back down. Oh yeah. Or you can go into this clam here. Check her out. That's the clam. So, bowl's not too bad, man. I'm still tripping out on these tiles right here. It's like tiles then coping. That's interesting. I love that choice though. Heck yeah. Overview of the park. Guys, so this is Blanchard Skate Park in Evans, Georgia. Feel free to check it out. If you come here, let me know. How do you feel about everything? The BMX track is there. That is so cool. But yeah, feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Yeah.